god. What's up, Big Squaaad? We're here with my guy James. He was nice enough to bring his Supra to the shop and let us go on this cruise, nice little ride along, and do a full walk around of the Supra. He's the owner of the yellow Supra. You guys seen it on the channel before on our last video. But James, what are we gonna do today? And introduce yourself.
All right, so I'm James. Right, I own the yellow Supra. Right, it's Nitro B. It's the nickname, kids named it, gotta stick with it. We'll be doing a couple walk-arounds, a couple flybys, going through the canyons, and a couple hits on the freeway.
Hell yeah. So we're gonna go do that, and then hopefully you guys dig the video, and we're gonna be making more videos because we still have to shoot this beast. If Preston over there ever wants to take it out. But yeah, stay tuned for that one. Alright guys, we're gonna go for a spin in the Supra and talk to you guys a little bit of what James has done to his car. Woo! This is cooped up.
Yeah, you want to adjust the seal a little bit. Good.
Let me see. I think I'm good. I'm good. Ooh. This is oh, shit. It's comfy. It is comfy. These seats are definitely hugging my back. All right, first ride in the Supra for me, guys. Oof, that crackle. Look at those hips back there, dude. This car is so wide. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. You weren't fucking playing, dude. This literally threw me in the back of my seat, and I've never noticed like how a passenger would feel, because it's different when you're driving.
Yeah.
When you're driving versus when you're in a passenger, how bad it just pushes you back.
Yeah, because you anticipate it when you're driving.
Right. Yeah. So hold on, let me throw the seatbelt on because the bing. I'm not scared. It's just the annoying ass bing.
Pretty scared.
I'm scared, low key. This is insane, guys. Look at all this carbon fiber, man. This is nuts. Already, I'm in love with the Supra, guys. This is insane. And that tune, we're gonna talk about the tune in a minute, but I just wanted to do a quick show you guys how serious this is. Here we go. I saw that speedometer. It was hitting 100 plus, bro, on this little street. This is insane. Holy shit.
Take the on-ramp to over here on
the freeway?
Yeah.
All right.
One.
We can do that. So let's talk about. So James, let's talk about what you have done to this car since you got it.
So I've gotten the car. I have upgraded the tires to 285 stock. They were 275. I've got new tires that are sitting in my garage right now, 305. I've got H&R Lowering Springs. Dropped the car about an inch, which was needed because there was too much wheel gap. So that's kind of good. You definitely feel the difference in center of gravity just with that inch difference on these springs. I also have an ECUTEK tune tuned by my boy Marin. down at Good Speed Performance. Give you a shout out down in Arizona. Just running a pump gas right now on 92. Nothing special, not ethanol. This car would be running a whole lot more power on ethanol. And a drop-in filter with my Catless Downpipe. Catless Downpipe is by AMS Performance.
That tune sounds so good. Car pops.
Yeah, much more responsive. I've had Boot Mod and I've also had ECUTEK, and I definitely say that this platform is a lot better. Definitely feel it's more OEM-like. It's not as aggressive. So, and you definitely get to pull a lot more power. Comparing, you know, off-the-shelf tunes to custom tunes, you know, it's a huge difference.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, the only thing I think I would change about this car, if I was designing it, would be the wind buffering.
Wind buffer.
Just because you roll the windows down, you know how you get like that whop 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 sound.
Yeah.
You get that if you go 45 or faster. You know, that wind buffering is just horrible. And I have wind I've got the diffusers, but I just haven't slapped them on yet because I still need to put the wrap on them.
Gotcha.
So
that's super cool. It just throws you back every single time you accelerate this car, man.
Yeah, think of why I've gone through 2 sets of rear tires.
Oh my god, that's insane. You got what do you have on system wise?
The JBL system.
Oh, JBL, they don't cheap out on this one.
Nope, they don't. It's decent. You know, I'm not gonna lie and
Say
search
it's
it
the
up
best,
or anything, but you know, you still got, because of the BMW stuff.
Right.
You've still got like the active sound for the exhaust, so it's kind of pumped into the system a little bit.
Right.
So I mean, that kind of sucks, but you can code that stuff out.
Yeah.
But internal wise, like the sound stage is really good. But I'll be putting something better in it.
Yeah. You just want if I can have that banger.
Yeah.
Neat little. These are super small. These are neat and small, sporty and hell. Are these both mics?
Honestly, I don't know what those are for.
These seem like they could be mics, but usually the mics are up here somewhere.
Yeah, I guess.
That's interesting. If you guys know what this is, super guys, let me know. Drop some comments down. It's all nicely. Is this leather? Probably not, but some type of high-end material for sure. It's all hand stitch, you can tell. Super nice. These vents are so sleek. Look how small and thin they are. It's like a sound bar.
Yeah.
It looks like a sound bar.
It'll look good when I get carbon fiber. We do it all carbon fiber.
Ooh. I like the interior. It's really nice.
Yeah, it's
gloss,
I like it because it's not too much.
Yeah.
It's not like I've been in a few Porsches and there's just like 500 buttons.
Yeah. It's a rocket ship.
Yeah, exactly. You feel like you're in a rocket ship.
We're heading up the highway and I'm a little bit scared he's gonna launch it. I know he is. So
This is about an 8.
Oh shit. 107, 115, guys. Oh shit. Oh. That was a nice little fucking launch.
And you got these cars right now, they're running into the 9s on stock turbos, and all they're doing is ethanol tunes, downpipe, intake, and then, you know, they're doing a fat tire. So it doesn't take a whole lot to get these cars into the 9s. I mean, you obviously need the right tuner to do so.
Yep.
And ethanol really helps. You know, port injection is a big thing. Some guys are on the bottle. You know, some guys will use like a 35 or 50 shot to get out of the hole. So, I mean,
Yep.
it's all about what you want. You know, I'd like to have 1,000 horsepower daily. Realistically, with this car, some of the guys have been saying you need about 650, 675, and you can run 9.8, 9.9 comfortably in the car, you know, on a quarter mile. So I'll be happy if I can get this down to 9.2, 9.3. So we'll see what happens. I'd like to stay on pump gas just because it's readily available instead of ordering, you know, ethanol by the barrel.
Right.
But you got to pay to play.
Yeah, you do, definitely. And have you gotten used to your shifter? Like, is that something like downshifting, upshifting? Because you don't have paddles on this, do you?
No, I got paddles.
Oh, there is paddles.
Yep.
Yeah,
I definitely use the paddles whenever we're doing any street hits.
Like cruises?
I definitely use the paddles. I don't really like to use the automatic, you know, when it comes to that, because if I leave it in drive and I shift it myself down into
God damn.
third gear, like if I just, like we're in third right now, right?
Yeah.
I put it in manual and I shift down to, you know, third.
Right.
It'll sit there and it just, if it's too high in RPM, it'll automatically shift back into fourth for me.
Got
it. Doesn't stay in there.
It's
so
taking care of the tranny.
Yeah, you know, if we're doing rolls, then it will fuck me over.
Right.
You know? So I don't really want that to happen. That's all I need to do is launch in fourth gear when I should be in third, you know.
Right.
Or vice versa.
Makes sense. So, what have you heard about the new 2021 Supras? And is it something, I think it's a question for all the Supra owners now. Is it something that you think you should have held back, or are you not kind of impressed with the new upgrades on the Supra?
I don't regret buying this Supra at all. Yeah, you get the power bump like stock. These are 335 to the wheel, and then with the 21s, I think they go up to like 380 or 385 to the wheel. Okay. The torque doesn't really change. The torque is the same. However, the compression, you know, on these models, the compression's 11 to 1, whereas the newer models, it's 10.5 to 1. So that compression is going to be better for guys that are running straight pump gas. However, what's happened now is they've already released a kit to change the compression ratio for these cars.
Got it.
So, I mean, these ones right now, you can run 10.5 compression as opposed to 11. Some guys are actually going to increase the compression, so they'll run, you know, 11.5 or 12. That's just some tuner rumors that I've talked to a couple of guys that currently own these cars. That's also the exhaust ports. You know, these ones only have 2 ports as opposed to the 4 or 6, I think, or whatever that's going to be on the 91.
On the, yeah.
The
2021, yeah.
So there's not a whole lot that's changed. I mean, Toyota tuned the engine again and stiffened up the suspension, so the suspension is supposed to be a little bit more responsive.
Right.
But realistically, it's not anything that's a huge change.
And also, they are bringing out a 2.0. I think it's like 285 horse or something.
Yeah, it's their 4-cylinder. It's actually a disgrace. You know, a lot of guys in the Supra community already are kind of upset about it. Realistically, it's only going to sell because it's a Supra and it's going to be cheaper than the inline 6. They're just trying to sell for the name.
I think that's what it is.
It's Supra. Some people, you know, like, I think it's more geared for the older community. You know, some of the guys that grew up with, you know, the Gen 2s, Gen 3s, Gen 4 Supras, and they, you know, they still like them, but they don't really need all the power. They just like the way it handles. You know, some of them might still use it for autocross. True. You know, and they don't need all that power. It's still going to be a great autocross vehicle. You know, even if it's only got 4 cylinders or 6. I mean, I don't prefer. Give me more cylinders.
Right.
But yeah, it's. I mean, you got the GT86. You know how Subaru and Toyota did the whole, you know, triplets.
Right.
Basically.
True.
You know, I mean, they're going to be remaking that car again, and it's supposed to be turbo, and it's going to be making the same power. So I don't know why you would turn the 6-cylinder into a 4-cylinder.
Right. I think it's a marketing thing too. Yeah, they're trying to just milk it since this iconic car didn't come back till like now.
Yeah, that is true.
You know, so. I saw that, yeah. I felt the skidding. Shit. Oh my god. I'm not good with roller coasters, dude.
It's alright.
Oh man.
Yeah, see right now on just the pump tune, we're pushing it at about 450, you know, give or take, you know, 10 horsepower plus or minus.
Yeah.
Let's say horsepower. And that's to the wheel. And then we're probably a little bit over 500 foot-pounds of torque.
Okay. It's a good number. Shit.
Yeah, like I said, that ethanol would help. That ethanol would put me close to the 600 number. Need a little bit of help with some meth, but that's good.
Yeah. I mean, nowadays all these guys are running E85 on all their fucking cars.
Yeah, you know, we live up in the boonies up here in northern Idaho, Washington, so
hard to get
that
it.
privilege.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't care about the environment up here.
God damn, you got me fucking. Why are you hitting 100 fucking miles per hour on the canyon? God damn. Oh man, I'm shaking right now.
I take us a lot faster, man.
Jesus, no.
I don't want to wreck with ball tires.
No, we don't want to do that. Wait till you get your new tires on. Oh my God. Oh, tripped me out. He's coming hot. Oh my God. You guys, I don't think you guys understand how crazy fast this fucking car is right now. Here he comes again. Check it out. James, I'm super impressed, brother. Thank you so much for letting me shoot this vlog on your car. It's fucking amazing. Well, fanboy guys, I don't care. His Supra is badass. Yo, what the fuck? Oh my God. When you flew right by me, I lost my shit, dude. I couldn't keep up with the camera. I was like, whoa. And then you were fucking over here. I saw you skidding. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, I turned off the vehicle stability control.
God damn.
And with the ball tires, dude, it was fucking kicking out.
That power just fucking torqued up, and it was just like, I'm off the ground. I thought I was just gonna start flying.
Yeah. I lost it. I was like, oh shit, I better get out of the throttle.
Jesus Christ. It sounds so good though.
Yeah, I definitely, you know, once I get that straight pipe, it's gonna sound a lot better.
That's insane. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I had hella fun with James and the Supra. But before we close this up, do you have any future mods or talk a little bit about what's the future for this car?
Yeah, so I've got big plans. You know, it's gonna be my 9-second daily. If I get into the 8s, that'll be great, but you know, that's far down the road. We'll be doing a big tire. It's coming in. I've got another set of headlights just to change the DRL coloring. Probably do a G30 900 series turbo, so do a bigger turbo.
Hell
Gotta
yeah.
get that higher speed. I'll probably be running some NOS as well. Nothing too fancy, you know, maybe a 35, 50 shot. If I'm feeling saucy, I'll do a 100 shot.
Saucy, let's do it.
So, yeah, you know, we'll go from there. Maybe an exhaust. You know, straight pipe, nothing fancy. A lot of guys are doing HKS. I like being different. You know, obviously the bright color, straight pipes. I like to be loud, obnoxious, and annoying.
The neighbors hate you. But I'm thinking there's going to be a part 2 of the Supra, guys. Stay tuned. Thanks, James, again for showing us this car. And catch you guys on the next one.